All right, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Khamzat Chimaev, quote, confronting Dricus Duplessis.
How you doing, your man? You good? Yeah. You too, and you too, man. Have a good weekend. See you on fight, man. It's gonna be a good one. Let's do it.
Which it really wasn't aggressive on any level. He just walked up to him, showed him respect. But there were some takeaways from the interaction, namely how big Khamzat is. Khamzat's a big mofo, man. When he talked about possibly winning 3 belts, you know what? I believe it. It's possible because he did make 170. We know he can compete at 185. He's doing it now. And with his frame and height, he could certainly be a light heavyweight. And what's going to help him compete at those higher levels, higher weight classes like light heavyweight, is the fact that he has some of the best wrestling and grappling, which is, you know, a tremendous asset and equalizer. If we're talking about just striking, yeah, I mean, he could possibly get clobbered by some of these big dudes at light heavyweight. And I know when you gain weight, when you get bigger, of course, you put mass on, you bump up your strength. But it's far safer to take somebody down to the mat and control them, beat them up on the ground, than it is to strike with them. I wouldn't say it's a crapshoot on the feet, but you certainly have more control when it comes to grappling. And I think the outcome of grappling exchanges is more contingent overall on your skill, knowledge, and ability, as opposed to like striking where you can get caught with a, you know, lucky shot or a haymaker. Now, before you guys get on me and say, oh, what are you saying? Striking, you have no skill, there's no setups, there's not a chess match. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there are no lucky shot submissions. You put yourself in bad situations which get you submitted. Striking on the feet, you can have somebody that is gonna win 99% of the time. They're highly skilled on the feet, but when you're ringing punches all crazy, anything can happen. But back to the main topic, yeah, Khamzat certainly is a big boy. In that particular clip, he kind of made Dricus look small, but the thing is, Dricus is already on his cut for the weigh-ins, so is Khamzat in all fairness. But come fight night, as with Khamzat, Dricus is gonna blow up, and then we can really truly see who carries more weight, who's thicker, who looks stronger, and I think Dricus is going to look pretty big. The thing is, Dricus, you know, his frame, he has broad shoulders, and I think the dude just has like dense bones, thick bones. So yeah, he's a big, strong middleweight. Khamzat's taller. I got to look at their reach. Dricus looks like he has gorilla arms. Wouldn't shock me if they're close in reach. Another thing I want to touch on, I mean, I read in the comments here and there that Dricus looked nervous, he looked scared, and I'm glad he addressed this in his presser. He said, look, come fight night, I'm not the same person. And that's exactly what it is. It's a switch that gets flipped. You go into kill mode. And just because Dricus was cordial, was polite, was nice, doesn't mean that he's scared, guys. And this is to the people that were saying that. I think it's kind of ridiculous. A professional fighter at the highest level, quote, scared of somebody else. They're not scared. They're just aware of their threats, you know, their dangers, and how they could lose. I'm not going to lie, the drama is entertaining. But it's also refreshing to see 2 fighters show a lot of respect, because you don't have to act like Conor McGregor. You don't have to act like a Colby Covington to sell a fight. The fight sells itself when it's 2 guys that are at the highest level, elites competing in their prime. I mean, I am pumped for this fight, as any diehard MMA fan should be. But yeah, guys, don't know what else to add. Things could look a certain way, but at the end of the day, we're going to find out who's stronger, who has better technique in that cage come Saturday night, so stoked. But guys, let me know what you thought about that interaction between Dricus Duplessis and Khamzat. Also, what did you make of Khamzat's size, how he stacks up against Dricus, whether or not Dricus looked, quote, nervous or scared. Want to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching or listening. Appreciate the support. Catch you guys in the next segment. Until then, stay blessed, my friends. Later.